Many families on South Dakota's reservations have suffered loss and mourned loved ones taken by violence.
If it's not your family, it's someone else's until such a story hits directly home. Tonight, KELOLAND's Dan Santella tells us the story of Fanal Nightshield through the eyes of family members who miss her.
When you hear the word MMIW, you think of all the murdered and missing Indigenous women. And you never think you'll have a personal connection, but you want to support that cause because it's a cause that isn't really highly spoken about.
For Fanal Nightshield's family, a personal connection came in January of last year when a burglary turned deadly.
To everyone, she was a friend. If someone needed a place to stay, if someone needed food, or she would take care of our grandkids or our children as they grew up.
Isaiah Young climbed through a window at Nightshield's St. Francis home early one morning while she was sleeping. Young claims he meant to take a TV or valuables. Instead, he attacked Nightshield and another person with a hammer and a knife.
As a family, we waited maybe a week or so to finally find out that she had blunt force trauma to the head, she had multiple fingers broken, and she was stabbed multiple times.
Nightshield died of a stab wound to her chest. Young eventually pleaded guilty to second-degree murder for the St. Francis crime. A federal judge sentenced him to 40 years behind bars. Star and Danny Walking Eagle are sisters and cousins to Nightshield. Star sat down with us in the community of Rosebud while we met Danny in Sioux Falls. They'll both remember their cousin for the way she lived.
She would step in and help take care of my son, and then step in and help take care of my grandchildren.
She would never make you wait outside. She would take you in. I mean, no matter who you were.
She also had goals and dreams for herself, for her kids. She had one daughter and she had 4 grandchildren that she wanted to see and help and get them to school.
Dreams that came to a sudden end when Fanal Nightshield was 47 years old.
You're filled with anger and sadness and confusion because you finally get to hear somewhat of what happened. And you're just devastated.
It's a tremendous loss for us and for the community because everyone knew they had a place to stay or a meal to eat if she was home.
Dan Santella, KELOLAND News.
This is one of several missing, murdered, and Indigenous people you'll see this week on KELOLAND News and KELOLAND.com. If you'd like to see all of our reports, KELOLAND.com has a special page dedicated to MMIP and families who are seeking answers.
All right.